The Trump administration is cracking down on food stamps. These single moms are up in arms. Don't want to work, don't want to get a job, but still want free things. The handouts are drying up, and these women are furious. I got a banger from Men Only. Let's get straight into it.
I'm screwed. I'm screwed. They took my food stamps away.
Oh no.
Just went grocery shopping at Kroger. My card was declined 3 separate times. Not only that, my cash benefits was not added on my card today. My Section 8 is now red flagged. My caseworker is not even trying to work with me. Not even trying. She said because I have this Range Rover and this BMW that I refuse to sell, that all of my shit...
Bro, this gotta be a joke. You got a Range Rover and a BMW, baby girl. I ain't even got none of that. I'm over here driving a Ford.
...is on a hold right now. How can the government force somebody to sell a vehicle? The vehicles aren't even in my name, so they aren't even mine. Yes, I drive them. Yes, they're in my boyfriend's name, and we do live together, but they're not in my name. How is this okay? Is this happening to anybody else, or is it just me?
If you're out here...
Yeah, I was about to say, this lady putting out all her dirty laundry on TikTok, expect to get exposed. You know, the IRS or somebody going to be coming looking for you, but you drive a Range Rover and a BMW, you know, Section 8. You got your priorities not straight. You living in Section 8, driving a you know, a luxury vehicle, you out of your mind. This just the caption says CPS just left my house again. They are now threatening me with without food stamps and Section 8 getting taken because something about the reports. Leave me alone.
Well, CPS just left my house again. Are you happy? Are the trolls and haters happy? Do you realize you are taking valuable time away from these social workers that work for CPS to come here, knock on my door, and tell me
I'm pretty sure that's their job.
Stupid.
another bogus report has been made, when there are children out there that actually need these workers. They actually need them, okay? My trailer is clean. My trailer is always freaking clean. I don't own any animals, okay? I'm clean and sober and have been for almost 17 years.
Stop the cap.
And every time
Where your top teeth at then?
Shots fired.
Clean and sober 17 years, you ain't got your top teeth? What's going on with that?
I come here, I do the little hair follicle test, okay?
That hair follicle test will get you because that goes back 6 months. I had to do that when I worked at Kroger. It tested my hair.
Leave me the hell alone, okay? So now, because they keep getting these bogus reports, they are talking about my public assistance possibly being taken away for all these bogus reports. Leave me the hell alone. Go take care of your own children. Go clean your toilet.
Go clean your toilet. I guess you really got us. The face only a mother could love. I just don't get how some people have a perpetual frown. Like, you really must be one sad person if your face just defaults to wanting to look sad. You know what I mean? Just a default to wanting to look miserable. It's crazy work. It really is.
Good.
Recession tip of the day. Go start applying for food stamps. Stop being so prideful. I literally grew up on food stamps. Back in college, my friends and I would be like, ¿Quién tiene los cupones? Like, who has the food stamps from their parents so that we can go get some food? Stop being so prideful and get some food. The government is there to help you and assist you as people. And also, start learning how to grocery shop. Because I fear, yes, grocery prices are really high. But what did you think getting name brand and ready-made frozen meals was going to do to your grocery budget?
Facts. This girl's spitting facts. You don't have to get the name brand stuff. You don't have to get the nicest of everything. They're practically throwing the produce at you, the fruits and the veggies. Bro, go get you a couple apples. You'll be full. There's a lot of protein in eggs. You can go buy the cheap eggs. The nice eggs. Cass and I get the heirloom eggs. Those are very nice, but they're like $9 a carton. You can get the ones that are $3 for 12 eggs.
Start getting dried goods. Start getting rice. Those 50-pound bags of rice are like $25. Start
Exactly.
getting some dried beans. Forget the cans. Forget the name brand. You soak them overnight and then you cook them in the morning. And start going to the ethnic markets. Start going to the Latino market. Start going to the Middle Eastern market. A bag of chia seeds will be like $10 at Stop and Shop. You know what it is? In the Middle Eastern market, it's like $4 for a 2-pound bag. We gotta start getting resourceful because it's gonna be a little bit spooky. And if you've never been broke before, like actual broke, poor, oof. And if you're a college student, go apply for food stamps. If you're doing your own taxes, you're broke, poor, you qualify for food stamps, my dear. Why are you paying for?
I mean, to be fair, I did grow up on some food stamps, but my mom always worked. So I don't remember always getting food stamps and government cheese. Now, there was a time period where that government cheese was slapping, but even in college, you know, I would get money from my mom, and also I had a scholarship, so I would. But I was making. I think I made less than $5,000 a year in college. I wasn't making no money.
For your own groceries. Go get some food stamps.
I know you guys saw what Trump said about food stamps and all the government assistance, Section 8, and it's about time. And I'm not trying to bash on anyone that is on Section 8 or food stamps, because that's you, do your thing. But so many people milk it. Like, there's so many people that could actually use the help, and they can't because they work too much or whatever. They make too much. But how?
I think it's like if you make over $35,000 a year, chat, put a 1 in the chat if I'm right, and also let me know if I'm wrong. I think it's if you make over $35,000 a year, you don't qualify.
Is that fair when you're literally just sitting home, not working, and you're getting all these benefits? Like, that's just not fair. And don't get me wrong, because I've been on food stamps before. And obviously I'm not on food stamps anymore. I was on it a couple years ago. My son's about 7, so I remember when he was born, I did qualify for WIC, food stamps and all that. But Section 8 and food stamps and all those benefits are not made to, like, for you to stay on them forever. Like, I saw a video on a woman that said she was on them since she was 19 and she's in her 30s. Like, girl, what do you mean? Like, go get a job and go provide for your 6 kids. Like, how are you going to be on food stamps and
6 kids at 30? You're getting real busy, baby girl.
rely on the government for, like, your entire life? You know what I mean?
Food stamps.
I think that's the biggest problem, is that a lot of these women suck on the teat of the government for a decade or more. That's the entire problem. You shouldn't be on food stamps for more than like 6 months to a year. Go get you a job and move on. And also, you shouldn't have 6 kids out of wedlock. Why are you creating 6 broken homes unless it's all with the man that you're actually married to? Like, what are we doing, ladies? You shouldn't poop out 6 kids unless you're married to the man that you're gonna, have kids with. It's just, that's why the phrase "marry before you carry" is a thing.
Now, Trump is making a change with food stamps. So I think it's requirements, but I think you have to work a minimum of a certain amount of hours in order to get food stamps. And I love that.
Yeah, I like that too.
I'm not gonna lie, it'd be a lot of people living off government assistance, literally never working a job, stacking all their personal bread, and literally living off the government their whole lives. I've been working since I was 16 years old. I go to work every day faithfully, no matter if I was in school, high school, college, it no matter, I always had a job. And the only time I was able to get food stamps was when I was in college. And when I didn't have a job for like 2 months, like when I first moved back from college. That was the only time I was ever eligible for food stamps. And barely when I was in college, barely made it. So I feel like this is good. The people who are actually working, putting in the work, putting in the effort, that just need a little bit of boost, just a little bit of help with groceries. Like, I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for us. I'm saying us, including me, because yes, need that. Versus people who actually can get up and go through. I'm not even talking about people's grandparents who, you know what I mean, they can't physically get up. They need it. But people who literally can go get up and go work and go make it for themselves, they just choose not to. Like, taking advantage.
That's the stuff that boils my blood. It's like, you're telling me your arms work, your feet work, you can get up, you could lift a box up off the ground, but you can't go to work? Boy, you better stop all that. Am I right, Lokes, or am I wrong? It's like, you're right, Father. Like, if you can do that, your body works, you should be able to get out there and make a living for yourself, bro.
Completely. So yes, I'm excited. Hopefully I can get me some. Okay.
Someone stole my food stamps. I made a video talking about it, explaining what
How do you get your food stamps stolen? You just leave them at the house? Imagine food stamps just laying there, and you just let them get stolen? Like, how do you get your food stamps stolen? Keep them on you? It's like, are you getting your wallet stolen, your phone stolen? How are you getting them stolen?
happened. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. I wanted to give an update since I made that video. I didn't hear back until today. I finally was able to speak to a worker. I am here at the office. My new EBT card is ready to be picked up, so let's go pick it up together.
Oh, somebody stole her EBT card.
Big bag, big bag.
Okay, thank you.
That was actually really fast.
But you got a Lululemon bag on. Talking about you need food stamps. Bruh, this is unreal. Absolutely unreal. I think it's mainly because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Y'all know what time it is. Loki, would you like some chicken jerky, mate? Can we get some freeze in the chat? Loki. Free. Wow, okay, you ate that with the swiftness. He's like, bro, I'm not trying to wait on you. I am not trying to wait on you right now. Ah, that's why it was so bright. I had it on manual on accident. Turn some of these filters off. Ah, much better. Yeah, that looks way better. Did you already finish that, dude?
Big bag, big bag.
Oh my gosh. Like he's sniffing like there's more. Bro, no, there's not any more over there, bro.
In and out, girl. I was able to get a new replacement EBT card, and on top of that, your girl got her fucking money back. I also wanted to share this just in case you didn't know and you received food stamps. There's new EBT cards that came out with the chip to secure your
They treating those like debit cards now. They got the chip and everything.
money, which I fucking love, and thank you that they did this. Another thing my worker told me on the phone is to download the EBT Edge app. You can actually lock your EBT card when you are not using it. I fucking love that. That's genius. If you didn't know any of this, now you know. Baker, goodbye.
If you're pulling
What I don't get, dude, she's wearing a Lululemon bag. Let's go back to where she's getting in the car. Like, what kind of car is she driving here? Like, are you driving? This is a nice SUV. I mean, it doesn't look bad. What is that? What is it? Can somebody? What is that? A Nissan Rogue, maybe? Oh God, what is that? But that's a nice SUV. You got a Lululemon bag. You drive a nicer SUV than I got, but yet you need to be on EBT. What? How is that? How does that even fare at all? Like a lot, and the problem I think mainly is that a lot of women, it's single moms talking about this. I don't see a lot of men talking about this stuff, but they'll just do the bare minimum so they don't have to worry about it. Like, oh, if I just do the bare minimum, I don't make a lot of money, then I'll get free food. Like, this is crazy.
So if they canceling food stamps, maybe people like me that go to work can get some now. Like, give us a chance. Because I'm tired of looking for somebody to buy something from. I'm tired.
So, I don't need no haters. I'm just
You might catch one right here, baby. You may catch one right here.
very curious to see if anybody else is in the same boat with me. I have had a really rough day, and I just need to vent.
Let's hear it, baby. You can vent to us.
I am technically a single mother to 5 children.
God.
And
5 kids? Where is the father?
I get food stamps.
Shocker.
I went to go get groceries at Aldi, and I
I
got
will say Aldi's at least cheap.
my benefits today, and I was supposed to go get everything I needed for at least a couple of days because we're supposed to have a very bad winter storm. tomorrow. I get up there and I only have 60 cents in my account, and I come to find out somebody has took all of the money that I get for me and my kids off this morning before I could even make it to the grocery store.
My first question is who are you hanging around that would be willing to steal some EBT food stamps? Who are you kicking it with? Who are you having around your children? These are the questions I ask immediately from the jump. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you think the same way. I automatically just go to, how did you get yourself in this scenario? I'm hearing single mom. I'm hearing 5 kids. It's insinuating that there's not a man in the house. So who are you having around you that has access to get around your debit card? Stop hanging out with degenerates.
I'm sorry, I'm extremely emotional. I am currently in a school pickup line waiting to get my kids from school. I don't know if it wasn't for my mom to come help me get the few things that I needed, then I would not have anything for them right now.
Bro, here's another one of my hot takes here. If you don't do a good job raising your kids, then you're going to have to raise your grandchildren. You got to raise your kids right. You got to teach them hard work, make good choices. I'm sorry, but I bet if I lined up all the men in the chat right now and I said, hey, would you rather your daughter have no children and be single or be a single mom with 5 children? I bet most men here would say, I'd rather my daughter be single with no kids. I doubt this is what her parents taught her. I highly doubt that her parents were like, baby, go out there and just let, maybe 5 guys buck you or 1 guy buck you 5 times and have 5 children with him and then have no man. I would just highly doubt that any man of a sound mind with a logical perspective would say, that's what I want for my daughter. No. Nobody wants that for their freaking daughter, dude. Make better choices.
I am just curious, does anybody else have any input or insight on how to handle a fraud situation in this matter when it comes to food
Don't rely on EBT. Keep your cards close to you.
stamps or EBT or whatever? I've made countless phone calls just in the past 2 hours to try to figure out what I need to do about reporting fraud or doing anything, and I can't get anybody to answer me. Or even to where I can leave a voicemail explaining the situation. I am not asking for anybody's pity or anything along that matter. If somebody could give me some useful information.
Make better choices. Don't let people around you that may steal your EBT. Maybe don't have any more children outside of wedlock. There's 3 really good ones. I hope she sees this video.
Please, because I am at a standstill and don't know what to do. You
sure did know how to make 5 kids out of wedlock, though.
I just don't know what to do.
This woman is...
Dude, just make better choices, bro. Like, it's so hard to feel bad for when you spread your legs 5 times for some guys and gave them a bunch of kids, gave them the highest honor on this planet, and then you're asking for sympathy online. I can't feel bad for you when you're a grown woman and you gave these men this honor. Come on now.
President Donald Trump did not come to play. He out here changing up things left and right. He been signing things left and right ever since he got in office. Donald Trump says, working people, you can get food stamps now. If you need a little extra help, look, come get these stamps. So I don't know who gave people the idea that because you had a job that you didn't need no extra help. Trump stepped in the game and he like, look, you can still work. You can work, but we still gonna give you a little extra help. And the ladies or whoever that's been laying around at home not doing nothing, receiving all the SNAP benefits, getting all the food stamps. Oh, y'all finna get up and do something. Donald Trump been doing the best that he can for everybody. It's hard trying to please all these different races, all these different genders, all these different personalities. It's hard trying to do that. And I feel like he's trying his very best to be fair, but it's not even so much about the food stuff. It's the fact that he's trying to be fair with everybody and he's still being condemned. Who cannot be for President Donald Trump?
Well, and dude, that's my thing. I applaud him for saying, hey, we'll help you out, but you got to work. Proposed cuts to families' food budgets in Trump's first term, enacting SNAP regulatory proposals, similar versions of all three SNAP rules on work requirements, categorical eligibility, and standardizing utility cost calculations. Let's see. Requiring older Americans to keep working in order to receive SNAP. Okay. Maybe not too old. Current maximum age of 59. Okay. Requirements to recipients as old as 61. Fair enough. Requiring states to pay 25% of SNAP benefits. Hey, if you're a state that wants them, I think you guys should have to fork it up, not just the government. Shifting a portion of benefits to food boxes. Roughly 80% of SNAP authorized retailers are small businesses. This proposal would have harmed small businesses across the country, not just consumers. And then capping state administrative funding. The federal government typically covers half of the state administrative expenses, so putting a cap on the amount of states receive would have severely limited their ability to invest in innovative strategies that aim to make processes more efficient, protect program integrity, and reduce costs in the long term. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think this is a good thing? I think making people work and giving them SNAP is cool. I think that's fine. I think the big problem I have is a lot of the single moms that just want to sit on their butt and not work. That's the problem. You should have to work to receive benefits. You can't just freeload and get benefits for the rest of your life. I don't know. That's just my personal belief on that. Loki, did you have a good time today? Do you want some SNAP benefits? You want some food stamps? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go to LeviNichs.com to go cop the new Ricky Sickle t-shirts. W's in the chat for Ricky Sickle. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.